In the modern dating world, women tend to do weird things when it comes to checking whether or not a guy is worth it. One of those weird things is testing the guy. In this video, I'm going to go over 10 of the most common tests women will throw your way. Your dating game is going to become 10 times better once you figure out how to handle these tests. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 1, the favor test. So this test is the first of the many tests she's going to throw at you to see if you're the man she really wants. And so, as the name suggests, it includes her asking for favors from you. Now, this can include certain chores or tasks that she will ask you to do. Now, what she will be trying with that is that she will be seeing if you submit to her for everything she asks for. Of course, as a woman, it is in her nature to seek a masculine and strong man who is able to make decisions for himself and leads the house as hypergamy requires. That's what attracts them. And so to pass the test, you must have got some idea about what you should do. You have to decide for yourself if you want to do her the favor she asks for. It is as simple as that. Number 2, the skill test. This is the second test that the woman will give you. Now, what is this skill test? This is a test she throws at you to see if you have developed and molded yourself as a man. When a man grows, he develops life skills. Life skills can be anything from financial skills, strength, your ability to perform certain tasks, facing the world, and so on and so forth. So basically, it is the basic human instinct to have survival skills. And these are essentially all survival skills when boiled down. Now, women being women will certainly look for those skills, and by doing so, she will be confirming that you are really the best she can get. The test can include her asking you to perform certain tedious and challenging tasks. They can be mentally or physically. For instance, she can ask you to fix things that can require mental skills. Or she can ask you to move a heavy furniture item to a different place that can be physically challenging. And so basically, she's really looking for the masculine instincts in you. A woman will always attract more towards a masculine man with more mental and physical strength as her femininity requires so. And so to pass this test, it's quite obvious what you have to do. You simply have to become the best version of yourself and work on yourself. You have to work on your financial skills, mental and physical strength, and other areas where you think there is room for improvement. And there's always some room for improvement. Number 3, the control test. Now, what is this control test? As the test's name suggests, it is the test of control. How does this test go? Here, she can try to take the lead and deny you decisions. Now, why would she do that? Again, as I've mentioned above, she would want to have a masculine strong man. A man who is strong both mentally and physically. Now, what does a masculine guy have as a job being a man? He has to have mental and physical capability to lead the household. He needs to be able to make decisions that are in the best interest of both himself and his woman. And so when she throws this test at you, she sees if you just do as she says without evaluating if it is really the best thing for the best of you. And so when you deny her, sure, have a masculine strong tone, but be flirty and funny with it. You don't have to bash her for it, and simply just show that you know what's the best thing to do. Number 4, the leadership test. This is more of a hint than a test. This happens when she doubts the very basic masculine trait of you, and that is leadership. She does this to tell you that she kind of doubts your leadership skills. The test can be thrown by constant mentions about some dating advice, preferably about the trust in the relationship from some author or someone's video, and so on and so forth. Now, why would she do that unless she values that random book or girl's opinion over yours? She simply tells you that she doesn't really trust your leadership qualities. Number 5, the comparison test. Here, the comparison happens with other men. She will be constantly comparing your strength or physique or looks or capabilities and stuff with other men. And why would she do that? Simply because she's really lost respect for you. She sees other men more valuable than you, and that is not good at all. Your best decision here may be to quit the relationship. When you lose respect, it is highly likely that it will be gained back really late if that ever happens. The more comparisons of this kind take place, it will only result in more time it will take for the respect to come back. Number 6. The relationship's comparison test. Here, as the name suggests, she will constantly compare your relationship with several others. This comparison may include the number of times you surprise her with a gift and some other guy does more of that with his girl. How you don't bring a flower on your way back home and the other girl gets it every day, and so on and so forth. Now, why would she do that? She is simply doing that to see if you submit. See, if you're a high-value man, you're certainly going to have plans, vision, and a certain way you are going to carry the relationship. This simply shows how masculine you are. And when you happen to fall for it and start to replicate what others do and think, she will know that you are someone with no sense of plan or vision. This will make you come out as someone who rather cares about what people think and doesn't have a vision. And believe me, recovering from this will take a lot of time. Number 7. The attention test. If you see the increase of her posts of attractive images on her social media, it's highly likely that she is looking to attract others. Now, why would she do that? Well, unfortunately, she doesn't see you as the best option, and so she's looking for others who might be better than you. It's quite an alarm. Number 8. The respect test. Now, here in this respect test, what will happen is that you will see less of her value being given to the relationship compared to yours. It can be late replies or reduction of the time she gives you. This basically tells that you've lost the value of your attention. You're giving it so much that now she really doesn't value it as much as it should be valued. Your best bet in this situation is to hold back on that attention to gain back the worth it should have. Number 9. The enfeeblement test. Here, the woman will constantly give you hints of pulling back out of the relationship. She will give you signs that she might leave you soon. She will give you subtle hints that she might leave you. And the moment you become emotional about it and cry about it, you will lose your respect in her eyes. You will come out as an irrational, emotional guy who lets his emotions take the lead. Number 10, and this is the final test, the rules test. Here in this test, she will see if you set some rules into the relationship. This probably happens in the first days or the first month of the relationship. She will see if you know where to put the right emotions. This is basically an oration test. She will see if you can have the right tone and emotions at the right time and essentially build a sense of comfort. This is it for today, guys. Really hope you got your answers from this video. If you found this video to be helpful, be sure to hit that like button. You can share it with your friends who can make use of this advice. Also hit the subscribe button and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you do not miss out on the future helpful videos like this. You can also check out our channel to find more of such helpful content to help you in your journey as a man. See you in another video.